Welcome to Fast Anime Recaps. The protagonist of the story, Dariel, is a dark soldier in the demon army who has been fired by his lord, Bashbarza. Although Dariel asks if he was fired as an assistant of the four generals, Bashbarza clarifies that he was relieved from his duties in the demon army. Bashbarza insults Dariel, mocking him for being inferior and unable to use magic. Dariel claims he was entrusted with a mission by the previous general, but Bashbarza attacks him with fire magic, telling him his fire is already retired. Bashbarza dismisses Dariel, stating that there's no need for someone who can't use magic. Dariel then decides to leave immediately. Demons have fought against humans since ancient times. In terms of appearance, there was no difference, the only difference was the ability to use magic. Even though he was a demon, he couldn't use magic. Dariel is in a forest, unsure of what to do with his life and hungry. He sees a girl being attacked by a giant ape and decides to help her, despite being weakened by hunger. He wishes he could use magic to save her easily, but instead grabs a knife from the girl's bag and stabs the ape, killing it in one hit. Dariel is hesitant to use a human weapon as he is a demon, but had no other choice. After Dariel saves the girl from the giant ape with the knife, she thanks him and praises his heroic abilities. Dariel, feeling hesitant to interact with humans due to his demonic nature, tries to leave. However, the girl stops him and invites him to her village to properly thank him and feed him good food. She convinces him to come along and brings him to her village. Upon arriving at her village, Marika introduces Dariel to her parents and brings him to her home. They ask him what he was doing in the forest, and Dariel tells them that he was fired by his former employer's son, who took over the family business. As a result, he had to leave the lodging that was provided to him as part of the job. Marika sympathized with Dariel and cried for his misfortune. She suggested that he could live with them since he had nowhere else to go. Her parents agreed, and Dariel was hesitant at first, but eventually saw a purpose in his life by staying with them. He found meaning in his life by being welcomed into a new community and starting a new chapter. He said he understands and will live there. His stomach then grumbled and asked for food. After a tiring day, Dariel rested on his bed but was interrupted when Marika knocked on his door. She thanked him for his help earlier and expressed her happiness about being protected by a man, as she was usually the one protecting others. She bid him good night and farewell before leaving. The following day, Marika's father offered Dariel a job as an adventurer under his guild. Dariel panicked and asked if there were other job options available, but the father insisted that he join as an adventurer. Dariel was frightened because he had heard stories about adventurers failing their rituals and getting covered in bandages. To avoid the situation, he faked having back pain, and the father asked Marika to help him. She pricked his finger with a needle and then stamped the paper with his handprint, officially making him a part of the guild. After Dariel's registration was complete, he was surrounded by magic, and a magic circle with the letter E formed in his hand. Marika's father announced that Dariel was now an adventurer. He never doubted he was a demon, but now he may be human. In a field, Marika's father offered to teach Dariel how to use aura, which is a power all humans possess. Adventurers can infuse their weapons with aura to gain special effects. Dariel chose a sword as his weapon, recalling his past training in magic, which he would now use to control aura. They tested Dariel's aura type, and he demonstrated the slash type by cutting a piece of wood in half, surprising everyone with his power. Marika cheered him on, and Dariel felt motivated. Next, Dariel demonstrated the sting aura type by shooting an apple with a bow and arrow, which went through multiple obstacles and destroyed everything in its path. Marika congratulated him, and her father was surprised that he was compatible with two aura types. Dariel then demonstrated the hit aura type by demolishing a rock into dust, causing the father to cry tears of pain at the display of power. Finally, they tested Dariel's ability to use the protect aura type by having him hold a wooden shield while the father swung a large iron hammer at him, shouting "Die!" Dariel was knocked back by the impact of the hammer. Dariel showed compatibility with all four types of aura during his training with Marika's father. It was extremely rare to possess such talent. Her father suggested that Dariel should leave Lux village and join the biggest guild in the capital, but Dariel decided to stay in the village, much to Marika's delight. He felt that it was the best decision for his new life. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this.